some people are just fuckheads.
Some people just have big shoulders.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to episode number 8 of the comeback series. We are here in the gym on day 2. You would have seen yesterday I did a little bit of squatting and I forgot my tripod, so that was a complete debacle, but we're here now under brand new day, brand new circumstances. We're doing some benching. We worked up to 170 kilo for a set of 1, and the rest of the session is pretty well just deload, like super deload weight. I've done 145, I've done 3 sets of 3 so far. I'll do another 3 sets of that. The aim of this week, and looking at what I did last week as well, is instead of doing the half volume, lower weight setup that I previously run and coming with that, some of the deconditioning, I've looked at sort of the back end of my week this week, and it looks like I might miss a session, maybe even 2 sessions at the back end of this week, which will naturally deload me more. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to run all of these sessions with the standard set volume that I normally would, and then I'm just going to allow the natural course of the week to naturally deload me towards the back end. So I am nevertheless dropping all of the weight besides that 170 kilo single. That was just me doing me things and just deciding that I needed a single today, just the way the day went. So I felt like I wanted a single, and look, it wasn't a hard single, so that was all good. But anyway, we're underway. I'll do another 3 sets, as I said, here, and then we'll go and do some accessories. I'll pull my weights down on my accessories as well, but I will nevertheless keep all of the working set volume effectively still there. So I'll still do the same reps, still do the same sets, just at a lighter weight. So I'll allow that to all take place, but as for today, that'll probably be it. I'll check in probably a bit later, but yeah, going well, it's feeling good, everything's moving well, so can't complain. The natural deloading hopefully takes hold. I have 2 sessions towards the back end of last week as well that ended up getting screwed up. Obviously one got completely skipped and the other one got cut in half because I was just completely fucked. So yeah, either way, we are deloading a little bit, but you know, that's fine. It's all part of the process. So anyway, I'll get back to it. is day 3 of the training week, the deload week. We are just wrapping up our walk now. I think we've done about 5 and a bit Ks, so just wrapping it up now. But today is squat day number 2 for the week, and could be the last lower body session for the week, which wouldn't be the worst thing. I've got my 2x2 today at like somewhere around like 200 to 210. Then I'll obviously do my pause squats and everything like that, and all my little accessories after that as well. So yeah, looking forward to tonight and just sort of getting it done and just keeping the RPE, the session RPE, where we want it to be for the day. As I said, the whole strategy and the way I'm doing deload this time is I'm not quite sure about those 2 sessions at the back end of this week. I will be going to the Aussie Fitness Expo on the Saturday, so I'll be in the city, so I'm not really sure if I'll have time for training. So anyway, I'm just getting a decent amount of stimulus in for this first 4 days of the week, and then I'll let the natural taper take me down for the rest of the deload. But anyway, that is today, and we'll see how we go tonight.
No one ever asked about your form.
No one's ever asked about form. It's always how much lower back did you have in that week. More lower back. Nowhere near enough lower back in that.
No, that's all leg, man.
That's just not good. Good. Okay, we are working our way through this deload session number 2 for the week for the squat, and just sort of cleaning up some pendulums, doing some quad extensions, some hamstring curls. But squats today, look, they're feeling okay, but ever since probably the sort of really tough deload deadlift session, I should say, from Friday just gone, I've sort of been having not necessarily any shooting hip pain or anything like that, but I'm sort of having this tightness in that right hand side again, which isn't making me excited. You can feel it sort of in the front as well, so it's sort of like a hip flexor type thing. So I'm going to still do my accessories in that today. It's just this weird tightness. I don't know really how to describe it, and it really doesn't feel that good when I go to lock out, say, a squat or a deadlift, and sort of get into that hip extension. I can feel it sort of on that front side and sort of lower backish backside as well. So I'm not loving that feeling. I did have it in week 2 of when I first started coming back into this lower body training, and then from weeks 3, I think, when I started filming this series, it was okay, and it was sort of improving. It improved over that week, and then it pretty much went away. And then, strangely enough, yeah, sort of towards the back end of last week, I would say, it sort of started to flare up a little bit. Hence, part of why this week is a deload. But look, it's all just part of the journey. Recovering from something and coming back from something like this is not a linear process. There's going to be ebbs and flows. There's going to be good weeks, bad weeks. we're still figuring out the system as well. So I'll just keep on plugging along, and yeah, got it. I'll move on to my second round of pendulums, hamstring curls, and leg extensions here to wrap it up. But yeah, all in all, we're getting it done. I don't love it, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's keep it moving. Deload bench day. Hey, no, I feel late. You guys are late. Yeah, what's the time? 6:30. Dark. I think. Fucking grim as. I'm about to head over there anyway. I've got a few more sets to go here. And righto, g'day guys. We are down here in Melbourne, out the front of Doherty's gym in the city. It's always a good spot to come train. This weekend is Arnold weekend, so just back end of the deload and trying to squeeze in a session in the morning before we head off to the Arnold, which is obviously now not called the Arnold, it's called the Aussie Fitness Expo. So there'll be a bit of content today in relation to that, which will be a little bit of fun, a little bit of something different. But yeah, for this morning, we'll do a bit of a bro down pump session. It would normally be like a bench session or a deadlift session, either Saturday or Sunday, but because it's deload week, I don't really care about what the content of this day's session really is. It's just about getting a bit of a pump on. We carved up this morning with some pancakes as well. I'll probably show a photo of them, they were hectic. So yeah, just going to come in and do a bit of a pump session before we go to the show. Got the singlet on, and yeah, I was going to do some deadlifts, but fuck that. That's not the vibe for what we're about to go and do today. You know, walk around with the singlet on. So looking forward to getting this in with Jake and Janj, and yeah, we'll get pumped into it. Oh, that's not good.
I'll come up. Wow, they are 4 years old.
Yeah,
Sorry, they're like 6 years old.
the old Velcro. It was probably the user, not the I would say it's the user.
Hardest 5 sets of fucking...
Hardest 5x4 on a deload week you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 kilos less than last.
That should be in butter.
That should be like.
Pretty funny. No, it is. I'll move this out of the way. I'll move this out of the way.